morning. Welcome back to my channel, Our Wandering Footprints. So today I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start rendering some pig fat. Last summer we bought half a pig from friends of ours who raise organic pigs, and so it's all good stuff. They got to be a pig, they got to eat roots and whatever else pigs eat, and out in the field and the wild and stuff. And so we bought half of a pig, and had bacon and sausage and pork chops and I can't remember what else. Oh, a ham out of that. So, but anyway, so I've got all this pig fat that I'm going to chop up and render and make my own lard. And one of the reasons I'm going to use it is to make homemade suet for my chickens, because we're going on vacation pretty soon, and it'll be a treat for them, for my son to give them, because he's going to take care of them while we're gone. And it'll be a healthy treat, and it'll, be easy for him to just, put in the little bird suet thing in their pen, and they'll enjoy it. And I bought some bird seeds, and I have some other stuff I'm going to throw into it once I make that, which I'll do a video on when I make the suet, because I'm going to make them and then freeze them, so they'll, I'll have consecutive pieces of it or whatever. So anyway, so I thought you might like to, see how I do it. This will be the first time I've ever rendered lard, so hopefully it'll turn out good. I've watched some other YouTube videos on how others have tried it and done it, and so we'll see how it turns out. But I'm gonna start getting it chopped up, and then we can get it in the crock pot. I'm gonna do mine in the crock pot. You could do it on the stove, I guess, but I'm gonna do the crock pot, just easier. So I'll bring you back. Okay, so I'm gonna start chopping up the pig fat in to small pieces, because I've learned from reading other people's stuff and watching that it renders faster and easier if you chop it up. And I've kind of let it thaw out a little bit, and I maybe should have just left it frozen more, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's starting to get just a little bit soft. But they say once you make your own, that lard, that you won't buy it anymore, because this is the real stuff. There's nothing else in it but organic, whatever the pigs ate organically. And see, that's a little piece of meat right there. So once you render it, get it cooked down, then you're going to have to strain it with cheesecloth in your strainer, and then I'm going to feed that part to my chickens. And probably the cats and dogs in their food or something, but because it's good stuff, and I'm not going to just throw it away. And if you have enough, then that's what they call cracklings. See, like that's a piece of meat right there. But you want to strain that off of your lard. Okay, so I'm going to chop it up. Chopped up as small as you can get it. I've seen where some people put it in their grinder on their KitchenAid, but that's just more to wash. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to chop it by hand, and I may not do this whole bag in one sitting or one time, because it's quite a bit in here. We'll see. So basically, you just chop it up just like that, and I'm going to cook it on very low in my crock pot. I'm going to start out on low, and then I'll just maybe turn it down to warm. I guess it depends on how hot your crock pot gets, but because you don't want to burn it. I know when they do it on the stove, they add some water to it. I don't know if I need to do that in the crock pot or not. I may just add a little bit, because it evaporates, what they said. So okay. Alright, I'm going to continue chopping this up, and I will bring you back when I've got it all in the crock pot. Okay, I got half a bag cut up. I saved some for another day of the pork fat chopped up, and I've got my crock pot on low for right now. And I did put about a half a cup of water in the bottom just to make sure that it doesn't, burn. I think it'll be okay, but it's really pretty. It's got meat, so there's some meat. So I'm going to have some, meat. Once it's all said and done, that'll sink to the bottom, and the clear lard liquefied will be at the top. So my chickens will be happy to get that as a treat. So I will bring you back when it's all finished and I'm getting ready to put it in jars, and we'll go from there. Okay, here's the finished result of the pork fat that I melted down. I didn't have a whole lot, so this is all I got as far as the solid from it, but I'm going to use it to make some upcoming videos, something for my chickens, so stay tuned for that. But it's not bright white, and I don't know if because I cooked it too long or what, but the chickens won't care what color it is. So anyway, so it was a lot of fun. It took a little longer in the crock pot than maybe it should have. I'm not really sure. It's the first time I've done it, so I put it on low, and it just seemed like it was boiling too much, and so I put it on warm, and then it seemed like it took forever. So maybe next time with what I have left, I will try it on the stove and, you know, simmer it that way and see how that works. But anyways, yeah, so it turned out pretty good. It's homemade Crisco, so, or lard, homemade lard. And what was left of the little bit of meat that was in the bottom, I already fed to the chickens and the dogs and the cats, and they loved it. So I don't have a picture to show you that, but anyway, so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned the next couple of days for what I'm going to be using. Maybe not all of it, but some of it for. So I will catch you in my next video. Bye.